Las Pinas, made famous by the Bamboo Organ Church, is also home to the Nature Church. The Parish of Mary the Immaculate was built by an architect listed by Asia Week magazine as one of the visionary architects of Asia. The native style has already become the brand of Francisco Manosa, the same architect who built the Coconut Palace. Las Pinas Nature Church was also the vision of Father Pierino Rogliardi.
The original church was, ang ginamit was the cable system, parang hanging yung roofing on the cable. Basically, we're anahaw, suspended on the cable and the steel matting. So, something temporary lang ang original concept. That's why parang tent ang dating. The gate follows the concept. It's a steel gate na binalutan namin ng coffee trunks.
The Nature Church was built in 1986 and was listed among the most popular in the metro for its peaceful and meditative setting. It sits on a mango orchard that's at least half a century old. Walang pinutol kahit na isang puno.
So manggahan siya. So yung original owner, ang concern niya was, ang request niya was to really preserve the trees, especially that sampalok tree over there, sa likod ng altar. So that was one of the requests.
New Year's Eve ng 2007, nasunog ang bubong ng simbahan na gawa sa kogon. What remained was a small part of the sacristy. Some of the seats that are made of fallen tree stumps and logs were charred due to the falling embers.
As you can see, nung nasunog, umabot nga, nasunog rin siya, pero superficial lang dahil since it's made of, actually these are made of star apple trunks. These are, most of the materials of the church, the original church, was yung parang rejected construction materials. So since it's a solid trunk, halos superficial lang yung nasunog sa kanya.
Immediately after the fire, the whole community helped in rebuilding the church.
So there was three main consideration. Una is yung architectural design ni Architect Bobby Manosa, sana ma-retain. And then use again a natural material like the anahaw. And then sana to use a material na hindi na nasusunog ulit.
The original structure made use of kogon grass for its roofing. Sa takot na masunog muli ang church, Bobby Manosa came up with a brilliant idea. He suggested the use of a synthetic kogon from Germany. And who would have thought that this kogon is actually made of PVC?
Mas matibay na and fireproof. But then, the dilemma is, yung structural niya is, we will need another structural system aside from the original cable system na ginamit namin, which was very flexible. The only thing that could have a strength ng ganitong span would be steel. Consulting with the community, nagkaroon ng concept na to follow parang lugs. So, pero yung lugs hindi naman kaya yung ganito kalalaki. So we came up with a structural ng using pipes.
Chemically treated anahaw leaves held up by a concrete pylon were used for the ceiling. The interiors make use of capiz shells in the form of doves to illuminate the space. A life-size figure of the crucified Christ dominates the lush natural landscape, effectively drawing attention to the altar. A huge slab of marble was placed on top of the twisted cacahuate or driftwood and serves as the altar.
So the idea was the altar is yun na nga, yun. Nagbibisa ka among the nature.
Nature is always well suited for meditation. This church brings in elements of nature in a place for prayer.